So I pre-ordered the Indomitus box set off Wayland Games about 2 or so months ago. Sorry if you can hear a cat running, it's doing something upstairs. But coming back to this. Pre-ordered this off Wayland Games about 2 or 3 months ago, because I was one of the unlucky few who were unable to get it when it came out because of the amount of people buying it. So it's a big box. I'm going to put it to scale. It's heavy as well. Heavier than a normal one, but to put to scale, that's about the size of a Supremacy Force box. And, you know, that came with a Redemptor Dreadnought, like 3 Gravis guys, Lieutenant or Captain, and 10 Space Marines, Primaris, so it's quite a big one. This one's got a lot of units, and we'll see that in a second. Now it's got the same artwork all around the sides, and it's got this lovely piece of artwork. You've probably all seen it before on the front. On the back, we've got the characters here. So we've got Space Marine Captain and the Vanguard Sergeant. And I must say, the Vanguard Sergeant does look amazing. We've got the rulebooks, we've got some art and some transfer sheets and how to build them together. We've got here the Destroyer. Now, I love the look of the Destroyers, but I love the look of this guy even more. Now, on the scheme I'm going with my Necrons. As you know, my Imperial Fists will be my Space Marines, but I might do some Death Guard. Not Death Guard, Black Templars for that. Now, the look that I'm going with the Necrons is a white with blue tint on it, which would be quite nice, I think, because it would break up the colours that are usually in. Now, what we get with this is, just put that there, is a Captain, a Lieutenant, Chaplain, Judicator, Blade Guard Vet Ancient, 10 Assault Intercessors, 3 Blade Guard Veterans, 3 Outriders, and 3 Eradicators. Now, the Outriders are these guys here, which are just like for the Tactical Marine Bikers, but I think teeny bit more damage and quicker speeds, so the normal edition. Now we're on the Necrons, which we've got the Overlord. So the Overlord is that guy, or that guy there. The Royal Warden, which I think is this guy. Place Messiah. God, I don't know what that is, but we'll find out in a moment. Scorf Lord, 20 Necron Warriors, 2 Cryophils, 3 Scorphiid Destroyers, 1 Canapetek. Sorry if I'm butchering these words. Just not that good with reading these ones, because Canapetek, Reanimator, and Scarabs. Now, I've been playing a bunch of Dawn of War Dark Crusade, and I've just finished the campaign hard with the Necrons, and got their OP heavy infantry. Now you can see you've got the Warhammer community stuff all down here, and 12 plus and all that other stuff, but let's move it over to here. Again, it's quite a heavy box. Now it is. Now let's move it up. Straight away, when we get into it, we've got a lovely piece of artwork. Now what I'm going to do is probably frame it, because it's just such a nicely done piece. Yeah, it's so nicely done. And this back, same piece of artwork, just with the code and scan. So put that up there. Before we look at Spruce, on the side you've got the models that you'll be able to get. These are Space Marine models. And here is a different paint scheme for Necron Warriors. So that's all quite nice, so they've actually done that. And if we move it up, then we got the Necrons models that you get in this, which is all nice. Are those flared? They look like flared, guys. That's me already getting names wrong, isn't it? And we get these lovely looking ones. That Salamander looks amazing as well. Imperial Fist, because, you know, Imperial Fists are the best. We can all agree on that. They got some Blood Angels, White Scars, Iron Hands, and Dark Angels. All really nicely done models, and I think it's quite cool them doing that on the sides. I don't know if they've done it in other box sets, but I think it's quite a nice thing to be put onto them. The cat was playing my foot. So let's start off. Now this isn't fully in the order that you would unbox it in, just because I sort of unboxed it earlier just to see what was in it, and so I could learn and say what I need to more easily. So we start off. This one I believe is the Destroyer. Don't quote me on any of the Necron models or some of the newer models, because I won't be able to inform you. I've only ever played with Necrons ages ago, and that's painting them, not even playing with them. The Necron model section I'm going to move this back for now so we can put it in order. So neck ones. This guy, this is the captain, the Blade Guard captain. His base, that is a beauty and a half, that base. I would do that usually with just cork, I mean, and some sand. But how it's been done is really nice, though. The texture you can't get with cork. Unless you put too much effort into it, which I wouldn't. And I think this one is for the Overlord. Yeah, that one's for the Overlord there. Looks quite nice. Then we got the 10 or so intercessors, or intercessors, whatever, however you say it. Interceptors are flying guys, yeah. 10 or so intercessors. The spruces are very nice. Only problem I got, which of course is why it's so cheap, is their monopose, so I'm not going to be able to have them fighting over expansive land that easily. But it's cheap. It's cheaper. It's 100 quid, but it's cheaper than buying them all independently. That's fair. Then we got, is that a Blade Guard Sergeant? I'll check his helmet. Blade Guard Sergeant, yeah. And I've got to say, their helmets are just so beautiful. The main reason I got this, I was going to go and get some bits of old, like Black Templar models and some resin helmets and stuff. But been saved with that. And we got this guy. He looks like a destroyer. That looks very nice. Now, I'm not a great fan of the new helmets because I feel their long faces are quite odd and peculiar. Like that guy's long face, I think it's quite odd and peculiar, but it does show it's a Xeno and show its difference. And so they aren't human. Then we've got our Outriders, and oh, I can already see a thing I might not like. Those wheels, forcing you to have them like that. Now it's wheels, so they're not going to rarely be changed, so it's not much of a difference, but oh, wheels, I like that. Now that's odd. That's pretty peculiar why we got that. Any of these like without the wheel section? No, who knows, we'll find that out soon though. And they aren't pushed to fit to my knowledge, which is quite good as well, because it does allow a teeny bit more movement with their body parts. Then we got the Necron Warriors, got 2 sprue sets of that. Here we go, and both with their 3 scarabs on each. Now I'm sad that there's not just single scarabs by themselves, because I was reading up, the new rules for scarabs are actually really good, because they can like capture points, if I'm correct in saying. So, sad that we can't buy scarabs by themselves independently. I think we used to be able to, but I don't think now. But yeah, these nice little model parts. And I like how you've got the rifles and the heavy rifles. I know the names are wrong, I'm butchering it, but I like how they are. I'm probably with my army going to go with this one because it looks nicer, and I want to go with more ranged so. Because you know I play Imperial Fists. I like my defences and fortifications, so I like my range. Then we got this, the last 2 spruces. This is a big one. Just cut a bunch of my skin off. Watch out, it's sharp on the halo. We got our Eradicators, Judicator, Chaplain. That could be a Judicator or that could be a Chaplain, one or the other, and Ancients. Oh, I think that's the Ancient. I don't know. I think there is an Ancient. We'll find out. If there is not, I've already got an Ancient from. Forgot which box it was, but like you got the Ancient, you got the 2 Lieutenants, and the 5 Primaris. Do you know when they're doing all the books? The magazine things. But, with that company. If you want a good guy for it, watch Spect. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is amazing. Matte parchment. But yeah, those look really nice, and the helmets. Yep, helmets do look fabulous. Is that 2 Gravis helmets? Yeah, that's the Judicator's one. Now, I don't like the look of that helmet. It looks very plain, and I think it would look cooler if it was a Dark Angel-like helmet, but I know why I didn't go for it. There's one with a halo, so that's probably the Sergeant or something. And I don't like this one. I'm probably going to replace it with an actual Chaplain one, because I don't like it. So, I'm quite this way quite anal with helmets, but don't take that out of context, because that taken out of context would sound quite absurd. Now move over, look at this, look how big it is, and that base. It's just so well done. So nicely, that. Yeah, look at that. That's such a nice base. Some sterling mud on that, and whoop, that's a lovely thing. God, yeah, this looks really, really nice, how it's been done. Yeah, this is a really nice looking model kit. The neck one, oh, look at that damage. Now, if you've seen my models, I do like battle damage, just a tad. And this is allowing me, this is so much free real estate. Look at that. We can make some glowing effects coming out of that. So, what's that, Midwinter Minis, I think it was, who did a video like a year and a bit ago on how to do blues, which is my follow that tutorial. Or follow the concept behind it. Now, here we've got another piece of artwork. Now, I might keep this or I might throw it away, or not throw it away, but might sell it. That's the only probably thing I would sell, but because I've got two. But there's no harm in keeping it, is there? And oh no. Oh no. I'm going to quickly move this before I go on my little hissy fit. Now, anyone who knows my hissy fit, they know what I'm going to say in a moment. You know what that is. Where are the Imperial Fist insignias? Go on, you got Dark Angels, you got Space Wolves, you got Blood Angels, and you got Ultramarines. Now, we can always have Ultramarines. Can we just swap over for Imperial Fists? I'm running out my insignias and I don't want to buy them more. Just give the Imperial Fist brethren some love. Come on, GW. But when we're good for that, I've probably got some stuff and I'll transfer them all on. Over here we have got a book. I don't know what's in that book. It could be the core manual or whatever. We have got this one, the Just Silence book, which is the lore behind everything. Probably open this more easily. And the battle stats. If you want me to go more in depth into all these books, you can just say in the description of the video, and I can send you pictures of each page if you want, or just do a video of me going through it all. But this is just a quick one. If you want, you can freeze to see it all. But we've got a lovely photo of what the whole army looks like behind, and that new turret. We've got an obelisk. And some other stuff. It looks very, very nice, that background image. Then we've just got, as with all manuals, how to put them together. Okay, there. I think this is quite good for new people, but I would advise, if anyone was new to getting it, don't get it. Because you should probably go for it and start collecting blocks there. But here, as again, you can pause it if you want to see what this looks like. But these do seem very, very nicely done, because the old kits are very oddly done how they want you to do stuff. Now I can already spot some stuff that's going to be difficult to get fully glued in position like this, because of how fiddly it seems. Yeah, that does seem quite nice. A lot of Necron warriors, lots and tots. Okay. And we got our captains, sergeants, judicator, chaplain. I mean, I don't like that chaplain model. I like the actual Primaris chaplain model that we have. That guy, woo, looks good. But I'm happy I've got that one, because now I've got one chaplain and I can now fully have my other chaplain set up as Einzel Ghoul. Gone. I mean. Now moving over to this page's book. Now this is what I've been looking into a bit. Trying to paint it without, it's trying to cut the that plastic without having anything be broken. Now, if you're a child, remember, get your parents to cut it. Don't harm yourself, please, anyone. Nice. Okay, so we've got the book up, and already that is a hardcover. That is a lovely one, and we got Gilliman fighting Abaddon. I think that's Abaddon. Looks like Abaddon's model, so yeah, you're fighting Abaddon, the spoiler. And that looks lovely, that piece of artwork. We've as well got that artwork here, with all the bases, just stored there. I might keep this to like as a little stand, or as a backdrop in my next videos. We don't know, but there's a high chance there is a yes to that. Move over to there, and we'll move over to this box. Okay, so we've got the Warhammer 40k hobby, so that's going to talk about the collection, the building and painting, the gaming, the Dark Imperium, the Imperium, and a bunch of other stuff, the Dark Gods. So just giving quite a good amount of lore to you. Warriors of the Imperium, the Saga of the Imperialis, the Lost and Damned. Wait, we're going to have the Damned Legion in there. I'm going to have to check that quickly, because I thought they were throwing every single piece of lore away, and look at that artwork, but every single piece of lore away from the Damned Legion. Sorry about me quickly. 125, 125, 125. Warriors of the Imperium, the Lost and Damned. Nah. Not there. That's a bit irritating, because it seems like they're removing them, and I loved the Damned Legion. Their lore and everything behind them is just so nice and expansive. Not that expansive, but it's very nicely done. Xenos Invaders, the rules, how to play it, which is great. So this could, I don't know if this works as a rulebook, but if it does, that is amazing. And I might actually try and get in some games this year, which will be fun. Then we got the open play, matched play, narrative play, rules and appendix, which is always good. Warhammer 40k hobby. I'll quickly go through a couple of pages so you can see the artwork. Got some Eldar, some Death Guard. Now I'm waiting for some Eldar to get some love. We haven't got much Eldar love. We got new Necron models, Eldar and Tyranids, and Orcs, I guess. Would be really good if they had some more. Oh, more love put onto them. But the Imperial. Oh my gosh. That didn't sound that good. Wait a second. That didn't break. But ooh, a map of a whole Imperium. That is great. Now, I could probably spend a whole video talking about this because, well, psycho. But I can have a whole video talking about this. But like, wow, this just looks amazing. Oh, and there's a bookmark. I think that's quite nice. I have the bookmark. Always Imperium. And then we got our chapters. Ultramarines, the Black Templars, the Blood Angels, Crimson Fists, all successors, the Black Templars and the Crimson Fists. So all successors of, well, the best chapter there is, the Imperial Fists. Now, these are really nice ones. I know Spectre's done some beautiful, beautiful models for them. Got some lovely stuff. I'm just going to see what that bookmark's for. And I like that we've got this bookmark put in, which is quite a nice thing. Psychic phases, fight phases. Oh, this goes really in depth in telling you how it all works. This is amazing in how it is. I've finally got a rule book. Now, I'm going to quickly put that there. I think. Wait a second. My throat just had a little cough. I think this is a really good model box set. If you can still buy it, buy it. It's worth its buck. It's I mean, it's worth its weight in gold. It's a great box set, and if you're new, as I said, try and go for a start collecting set. But if you really want to get two armies, if you want to play with like your brother or a friend, it's like 50 quid each, and 50 quid for this many models is amazing. Even 100 quid for this many models is amazing. It's like worked out 300, 400 pounds worth of models, something. Counting in the books and all the stuff, and the artwork, beautiful. And you know what? You get something even better with it. Only reason I brought it was for the glorious, glorious bubble wrap. Only reason you buy these box sets, bubble wrap. Well, thank you very much for watching this video. My name's been Teretrix Wargaming. It's free. If you can like and subscribe, that'll be grand. But it's nicer if you just comment on the videos. It's so I can find out if you guys like the style, or if you don't like the style, what do you want more? Would you like me to go more inside this book? Would you like me to talk about me making the models? Would you like me to do live streams of the models being made? Would you like me to time lapses of that? So on and so on. And I'll wait for a couple of weeks before I actually make any of the models, because I've got some other stuff I need to do. Like the fire turrets, which, God. That one's I've spent about 2 hours now, 3 hours, working on just a bipod. I'll not swear, but the bipod. That's really horrible how it's going, because I'm trying to do an heavy metal paint scheme. Before I go too much on a tangent, I'm trying to get to the 20-minute mark. Thank you very much for watching. My name's been Teretrix Wargaming. It's been a joy doing this video. Thank you very much and have a nice day.